Okay, so my experience at the CD1 convention on Saturday was extremely positive. And I guess the words I would describe it, I thought it was a very transparent process. It was very considerate, it was very efficient, and it was very respectful. Our time was respected. They introduced Lupita and the others, Rachel and the others who did it, introduced themselves and just told us they were going to run an efficient, respectful, considerate, transparent process, and they did. They had, the one little snag was that because there were so many people running, they limited everyone to one sentence, as a speech, which was okay. I mean, given the time consideration, that was okay. And the only thing about that was a lot of the people hadn't written anything for the, for the lists and everything. So some of them went in there with a little introduction to themselves, and some of us who had written something, people knew us. So I think that was the only little thing that might have been, I don't know how they would address it because of the time consideration. But there was plenty of time before. There were 2 hours before for people to come and talk to people and get to know who was running for delegates for state and national. They made that time a very good, very comfortable space. And maybe that's what I really got out of it, was they made the whole space very comfortable. There was like the little Hillary part and there was the Bernie part, and people basically kept to that. Sometimes crossing lines to talk very amicably about the candidates they were supporting. But they made those 2 hours a comfortable experience. Someone brought some food, which was great, some muffins and chocolate and water and coffee. And that always adds to a feeling of just kind of friendliness. The people who checked us in were very efficient and very, very friendly. So the atmosphere that was set was one where it was comfortable for people to talk, for us to get to know all the delegates running and the candidates running for everything.
And you got elected.
I got elected, and I was extremely... The way they did it was just so wonderful. They passed out the sheets, we voted, they counted, they came back, and I guess I got, on the first ballot, I got the only one getting a majority, and I wasn't quite aware they were calling my name until someone poked me, and then I started screaming, and then I almost fainted. I came really close to fainting, and then Steve kind of saved me. And then they did the other ballot again with the 4 women on it, and...
So that's great. You experienced grassroots
It was really great, and they
democracy.
did the women, and they did the men, and everyone was... there were no hard feelings at the end of it. You walk out and tell there were no hard feelings.
That's
Everyone,
great.
It was very fair.
Okay.